What's good? What's hood? High vibes. Welcome to Hood. You are here with Hood, having a Hood conversation. I want to take the time out to say thank you, God. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors. We have titles, thunders, and truths. Hopefully, you got your tea, your coffee, your soda, or whatever kind of beverage you like of your choice, or swallow. I giggle because not all the time, but a lot of the times, every time I get on here, not just on here, but get ready to speak the truth, my voice gets a little rusty. Sometimes, um, I might cough or just little things. So I giggle. This is God's platform. I'm just the MC. I said to God, like, well, let's go on live or whatnot because I feel like there's a lot of information, a lot of communication going on right now, and I don't know exactly what it is because I don't be fishing for information. I do random reads. I have random conversations with God all the time. Like, we have that type of relationship. I don't know who needs to hear this or whatnot because I don't sit here like, wanting to sit here and talk about myself. But excuse me, to let the collective know a little bit more about Hood. Okay. The title is Don't Play With Me, Play With Your Mama or Your Daddy. So somebody figured that they could play with you. You know what I'm saying? They need to quit playing with the collective. Quit playing with the collective, okay? Quit playing with the collective. Nah, for real. Quit playing with the collective. I don't fucking know what the fuck they doing, okay? But we have the traditional tarot here. We have the tarot here. And I don't know where we should put that. I guess we put it right there. Big Mama Medea, Divine Mother. Like I said, we have the tarot, a portion of the tarot. What's good? What's hood? Let's get a few shuffles. All right. Let's get some hoppers for this situation. They don't need to be playing with the collective. They need to play with their mammy or their pappy. Okay. What's this? Money out of nowhere, high vibes. So money out of nowhere. So you get money, you make things happen out of nowhere. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else is going on with these energies messing with the low vibes or messing with the high vibes? I meant to say these low vibes messing with the high vibes, excuse me. And they need to play with their mama, they pappy. You should know people come sometimes to get what you have. Think. Pisces energy. So with this Pisces energy, I'm getting like your yes, imaginary manifestation skills. How you can, it's like write the vision. I'm sure this would make sense for Pisces placements. The number 3, the number 12, and then so forth or whatnot. And then Pisces energy. The opposite would be Virgo energy, but it's duality. So I'm getting like how you can manifest in each portal because Pisces is like 3 different portals, kind of similar to all the mutable signs, but also similar to Libra because it's like the scales and then the spirit, or similar to Aquarius energy, which is the angel with 2 cups, getting things from heaven and bringing things from heaven and pouring into the earth or whatnot, just to give you guys an idea of this Pisces energy that we're talking about with people coming to take what you have. Because I hear somebody saying, like, what could it be? You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers that's been attacking me or doing things towards me or trying to mimic me, copy me, or trying to shade me for my ideas, they have more material. But I feel like it's an internal type thing, if this makes sense. Okay. What else? Ten of Pentacles came out. So, long money, longevity. Um, I'm hearing kingdom, king, queen energy with that. So going back to this Pisces energy or whatnot, being able to imagine things into existence. The saying is like what they say, fake it till you make it, but you're not faking it. You're actually being your authentic self. But it's like, oh, preparing, like, it's almost like the Virgo energy. How Virgo is like precise, makes sure that they have the whole list of things. Well, now I'm not a Pisces or a Virgo. I'm just explaining it to you the way God is explaining it to me. But like having all the ins and outs of everything and then manifesting this great wealth for yourself and others. Not a lot of others, but we're talking about somebody that wants to play with your energy and they need to go. This is not a daycare. You see what I'm saying? You're not a babysitter or whatnot, and we're confirming this or whatnot because maybe this person tried to trauma bond or try to make you feel bad for you carrying your own cross and manifesting the life that God wants, that God has for you or whatnot. So we got a card that fell down on the floor. The truth and clarity. Learning the truth pertaining to what you bring to the table. Why these motherfuckers tried to make it seem like what you were doing or who you are is not a big deal. So then that way they could be able to get a deal or get a discount or something like that. Is the vibe that I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else. I just feel like it's more to this situation, and I want to dive in even more pertaining to this person, people, or whatever that tried to play with you, and this is not a daycare. Yeah, see, don't let them play with you. Yeah, they will keep that play going. So this came out as I was talking to y'all. So I love when God does that, though. Capricorn, Matthew may be significant to this. So I just get like, with the Capricorn energy, I just feel like going back to the Virgo energy, lining everything up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what you're talking about and showing that and teaching that to people or to energies or companies that want to elevate. Not low vibing ass energies is what I'm getting. Your angels are casting them out, cut. Something about the truth again. The Ace of Swords. The truth of the matter. Pertaining to maybe you have something like this in your chart, or this other person that you've been dealing with or whatever has this in your chart or something like that, okay? And then the Six of Pentacles is here too. So it has something to do with other people's structure of living. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, it's giving me the vibes of the way you were taught didn't work for you, so you did it the way God wanted you to do it, and that works for you. But you have ran through or ran into people that was of the same bracket of these family members, or what you was taught, or what you was around when you were younger, or something like that. What's this? King of Wands. So I'm getting like flashy energy or whatnot, or like what a person got in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like outer appearance instead of seeing what that soul looks like. And they probably bullied or talk shit about you, looking into the soul of a person, not just what's in their pockets or whatnot. And they end up choosing people because of their pockets. And now we're in this period of time where it's about just the pockets, about the soul of a person. So take what resonates. Let's dive in deeper. Because that felt like that was a lot, y'all. Okay. Let's pull an oracle real quick in between. Trying to decide which oracle we want to pick. I can't see them. I just flicker through them. Okay. Money. We got all my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs, and it is the source for all. Our need is clinging to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through the offering all to the divine. So y'all can see. Hold on. Y'all can kind of read it yourselves. Okay. So yeah, it's like it wasn't about what it looked like. It's more about what that soul looked like. You know, you never put it in those words, but as you were going or whatnot, it seems like a lot of people that not only prayed on your downfall, but I guess didn't believe in you, and it's taking you to believe in yourself or something like that. All right, I want to get some flashies real quick before we get a spread. Road trip might be significant. Body spells to gain or lose weight. So in the midst of this, like hating or whatever, they were doing body like magic or something like that. This is crazy. Like I told y'all, this is a random read. Like they thought that they could play with you, but you're not to be played with. And in the midst of this, they was doing body spells to gain and lose weight, you know. So basically, not even just the weight, more so just image spells towards you. You are my forever one. So I don't know. That's some. I feel like that could be a personal message from God or whatever. And also, I feel like a little bit of stalkerish vibes with that. Fuck them. Letting go of whatever. Moving towards yourself. Making things better for you. 33 might be significant. Want a contract with you, is it for good or bad? See you as my husband. Forcing them to be with them and do what they don't want. Peer pressure. Sometimes they make them have sex with them. It's hard to get turned on. You are the fairest of them all. Your swag be on point. Listen to God. Then your angels, ancestors, baby, you be on point. Motherfucking bow. Need others to feel great. They love threesomes because they do. They lost their pure side a long time ago. Lost wasn't enough. So we're talking about somebody's story, somebody's situation pertaining to what they chose or what they're into, or what somebody tried to get you into and you wasn't fucking with it. Plain and fucking simple. But March, April, June could be significant too. So what is that? Yeah, March, April, May, and June. Here we go with them dates. Because I remember we were doing reads back in July, August, and September, and then them dates was coming up. Like different dates was coming up pertaining to this. So here we are coming around to March, April, May, and June. You know, we're in the month of February, so March is next month. So make it grow ideas. Alright. So something about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Or maybe an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. God is at the bottom of the deck. Hierophant. We have this Empress is in reverse. She's in reverse. We have the Six of Swords also in reverse. We also have the Moon here in reverse. I'm trying to put them to where y'all can see them the same way I see them. Two of Pentacles in the upright. And a Ten of Wands in reverse as well. So it's like, you know, this person has been exposed for something that they tried to get away from, this secret or whatever, and it's being exposed. That's what I see. A falsified feminine. Period, point blank. It's a falsified feminine being exposed for who they truly are. They caused a lot of burdens, and they tried to hide all these burdens that they caused. They're a falsified individual. That's what I'm saying. They wanted to take your confidence away from you. They wanted to take your drive, your inspiration, your goals away from you. Oh, don't listen to them. They don't know what the hell they're talking about or whatever. I don't do that. But they were always actually doing it. And they wanted to make you look like something was wrong with you. So then that way you could be the scapegoat or whatever. And everybody's attention will be set on the fact that something was wrong with you, to where they wouldn't even see this person destroying everybody behind the scenes, pretending to be something that they're truly not the whole time. And you survived through all of that by the grace of God. And the fact that you did survive through all that exposed this person for who they truly are. You know, the lies they spewed at you didn't match up, right? It didn't add up. So everybody turned back like, okay, what's your answer for the lies that you just told on this individual? I mean, you said that they were crazy. You said that they were over the top. You said that they were too much. You said that they were bizarre. You said that something was wrong with them. You said that they were never, never, never. All these different things that they were spewing on your name, whether it was openly and passive aggressive or behind your back. But all of it was lies. So it's like, you know, what next? They see this person as your secret hater or whatever. It ain't no secret. They ain't no secret hater because everybody know that they're a hater. They said so much shit about you over and over and over and over, and people just wanted to see for themselves. And the shit didn't add up, so then they started asking questions to see what this person was going to say, and this person just kept on lying in everybody's face. And then, you know the rest, right? Of course you do. It's somebody's story. But they were trying to get everybody tied into a toxic situationship. They were doing work for demonic energies behind the scenes and pretending to be wholly filled is what I'm getting. Like they were pretending to be a good person publicly, but privately they were a horrible person that was selling everybody over. They were selling everybody. Whoever the dark energy wanted, they was giving them up, you know, to hide themselves and to get the power. They thought they was going to get all the power or whatever, so they didn't mind sacrificing everybody. And in whichever way, and you had to be the biggest scapegoat because you the one could see every damn thing, you know. God put you in that situation or whatever as bait. You wasn't going to never be harmed or taken off this planet at all, just as bait, a bystander, to speak the truth on everything that you already see that's out in the open. You done completed the damn cycle, you know. You are the jack of all trades, you know. Not even, you wasn't even in no competition or nothing. You was living. You know, you were living and growing the way God wanted you to grow. And this disguise was put up purposely or whatnot so you wouldn't, you know, continue to do you, to be you. But all along with these gifts of knowing with this secret hater that was trying to sabotage you and along with everybody else just to keep this secret hidden so they could get the power and the recognition of being great grand. So that's why they chose to sabotage you so much more than I guess the others. They all had to take hits, but you had to take the biggest hit because God, I'm not really into that choosing up or being chosen, but God chose you. You're the one with the pure heart. You're the one that's authentic. This person is filled with ego. Something happened to them a long time ago. It wasn't just about you, you know. Even though you were the one that took most of the attacks, it wasn't solely about you. It was for solely selfish reasons. This person wanted to win, win, win. They got tired of losing, and you were their way out. You were their way out, and they needed that. And as harsh as it may sound, you were there. That what the fuck? Sorry, y'all, but you were their way out. I don't know. I just get the vibe of somebody that did. It's like um drag me to hell type vibes. Like you did a ritual that you had no business doing, and after you did the shit, now the damn monsters want your ass. Like, or even if I don't want to sound so graphic or whatever, it sounds like Princess and the Frog then. You got friends on the other side. You thought that you was gonna get that princess energy, whatever, I don't fucking know. And when it all boiled down to it, how are you gonna pay your debt? And then the damn motherfuckers come from the other side saying, "What's up? Are you ready?" You like, "No, I ain't ready." They said, "Are you ready?" That's what it seemed like to me. For real. Are you ready? Like I said, this is a random read. Don't play with you. Play with their mama or their pappy. All right, last card or cards, hoppers, whatever, pertaining to this situation. We got Temperance that fell out. What's this? Ten of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. So it's like, after they did that or whatever, they didn't get this wonderful relationship or something, commitment, because they did it for power reasons. They wanted all the power and the recognition, and they thought they would get this power and recognition through this love making, and the love making wasn't grand or great or whatever. Like you said that you had, it's almost like somebody going on a date with somebody and they got a nice car and not even knowing that the nice car is a rental, and then they take them out on this date, and then they take them to this nice hotel, and then they think that this person has all this money, and come to find out that's not where that person lives. They just coming to visit. The car that they got is just a rental. The business trip that they have, it was a wasn't really a job business trip or whatever. It was them coming into town for an interview. They just dressed it up real good or whatnot. You fell for it or they fell for it. And they ended up getting into a full throttle relationship with this person. And after being in a getting in a full throttle relationship, they finally wanted to see where this person lived or what this person drove or where this person worked at. And they didn't have none of the things that they was advertising in the beginning. But by the time they found out that they didn't have all these things that they were advertising in the beginning, they was already in a contract with this person, married or had a baby by them or something like that. So they felt stuck. So they used this baby or this relationship to benefit themselves. That's why they started doing spells, or they already did spells, or they was trying to do spells in between to get themselves out of this situation. That's what it seemed like to me. And that's the whole reason why we even talking about this in the first place. And that's why you were used as a scapegoat or whatever. Or you're a part of this. I feel like you're a standby, like a side note to this equation. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this random read. Don't play with the collective. Play with your mammy or your pappy. Peace.